Topic today is how to appoint a business liaison officer, working with business liaison officers, what the role of the business liaison officer is. And I will stop saying business liaison officer now because it's such a mouthful, so we'll call it BuLO. And can I also just add a big thank you to SME for Labour. We love SME for Labour, we work very closely together. Obviously SME for Labour has a focus on small businesses. Our remit includes small businesses, but also medium and large size businesses. Just a little bit of background on Labour business. We were started in 1972 by none other than Harold Wilson. 1972, think of the year, we were in opposition. Harold Wilson thought to himself, look, if we're going to win another election, we need some engagement with business. If we don't listen to business, we can't expect them to listen to us. And that's really been our remit ever since. So we do business engagement, forums, roundtables around the country, having that conversation with businesses that is essential to winning elections. On the back of that, we do policy development. So through business engagement, you build an evidence base and you feed that into policy. Then we also do media campaigning. That's why I'm a little tired this morning, because I was on Radio 5 live at 5:45 this morning. So forgive me if I'm slurring my words a little bit, because that's too early for me. But it's about getting out there into the mainstream media as well as the social media, talking about why Labour policies are good for business, why we are actually the party of businesses as well as the party of workers. So we do have this little slogan. It's a slight echo of something that Harold Wilson once said, you may remember. Those of you of a certain age anyway may remember. He used to describe Labour as the natural party of government. So we like to talk about Labour as the natural party of business. So be very clear, this is the party of business and workers, but businesses and trade unions. So when we called this role, the BuLO, which we'll be talking about today, we deliberately echoed the TULO, the trade union liaison organisation, because we think it's absolutely crucial that business and trade unions work in partnership for a better, stronger economy. So what we're talking about today, and hopefully you have one of these on your chair, or if not, there are plenty down at the front, is the idea that we've pioneered this year. It's our big 2018 initiative, with very strong support, as you'll see from this leaflet, from John McDonnell, from Rebecca Long-Bailey, and of course from our good friend Bill Esterson, who will speak in a minute, to say we'd like every CLP to appoint a business champion, because we can do what we can at the national level, and Bill's out there all the time pushing Labour's business policies. But if we don't actually engage with businesses locally, that's not going to work. So the idea of the BuLO is that each CLP should appoint a member of the EC or the GC, whatever your particular structures are, who will go out and engage with the local business community. I believe there are some BuLOs in the room. We'd love to hear from you. We're going to do some experience sharing, best practice sharing. And of course, if you aren't a BuLO, but you'd like to know more about how to appoint a BuLO in your CLP, we'll talk about that as well. So that's probably enough by way of introduction. Can I just do a little survey around the room? How many here have actually been appointed a BuLO yourself? And then I'll ask how many of you are from CLPs which have appointed a BuLO. So how many BuLOs are in the room? Okay, we've got one. But we have a CLP there. Congratulations. We've got a CLP there who's appointed a BuLO. That's Natasha, isn't it? Yeah. So any more CLPs where you have appointed a BuLO already? Okay, so I assume then that you're all really keen to become BuLOs, and that's why you're here. I was hoping for one or two more BuLOs. There's Elaine Pritchard, whom you met, who's expected here. Anyway, be that as it may, we'll carry on. We'll share some experiences that we've had. But what I'd like to do now is to hand over to Bill Esterson. He's going to talk about the importance of engaging with the local business community and how to do it. Bill, obviously, as you know, is on the shadow business team, business minister. He's a small businessman himself. I mean, he's a big guy, but he's been in small business. And he's, I'm happy to say, the vice president of Labour Business. So a good friend of our organisation. So Bill, it's great to have you with us. Would you like to take over now?